Good morning, gentlemen. Active Aussie here, 11:45 a.m. Friday morning. Just a very brief video, and the title of this video is Women Do Not Verify Information, or I would say, generally speaking. And you might recall I made a video about 5 months ago, Men Are Guilty by Allegation in 2023. I think it's called, obviously it's 2024 now, but you might remember I have mentioned several times that way back in 2011 I was the victim of quite a few very serious false allegations, and I've thought about making a video about that, but it would need to be very comprehensive. I'm not exactly sure how to go about that. We'd have to make several parts, and maybe eventually I will do that. But this young Chinese woman in her early 20s who falsely accused me also managed to hack into 2 social media accounts of mine that I had at the time, and one in particular, she left messages. It was on something called QQ, which was a precursor to WeChat, and there was something called QQ Space, and she left lots of messages on there talking about all the things I had done to her or threatened to do to her. And I was quite lucky that some older students had my back, and I'd also kept a detailed record of emails back and forth and text messages, so I managed to extricate myself out of that situation, but it could have been very, very bad. But what struck me is that I received a lot of emails, text messages, and even phone calls from quite a few Chinese women who said, "Oh, I saw this information, I saw these things about you on the QQ, and everyone's talking about it around the university about what a horrible guy you are." And this is something that really struck me. It's the fact that a lot of women will not verify information, and they will just believe in certain things at face value and not bother to do any sort of research to verify whether certain facts are correct or incorrect. And this is the same sort of thing in the West also. It's become especially bad since 2015, when all this Me Too business started to occur. So for a lot of women, if another woman makes an allegation, an accusation, she is automatically believed, and this is even when people don't have all the facts, and it's just a sort of kangaroo court, and there is no real evidence. It's just gossip, innuendo. She said it's true, so it must be true. And like I've said before, this is a really big problem within society now. And if there are any decent women out there listening to my voice, listening to this video right now, you need to be careful also, because if you are a genuinely decent woman, these low-class, trashy gals out there will also try to bring you down and destroy your reputation. I've personally witnessed women destroy other women's reputation as well. And I was very lucky when I was over in Asia that there were a few decent older women who had my back, so to speak, and a few older guys as well who really helped me out. So sometimes there really are some genuine gals out there, but they are quite rare. It's rare to come across them, I feel. But we really need to be on our guard, because even if you get cleared of a false accusation, a false allegation, mud sticks, and men's lives can be ruined for many, many years later. It can be hard to find work for certain guys. They can become blacklisted in certain industries, and there are plenty of examples of that out there. So just wanted to make this video in regard to women not verifying information when it comes to accusations and allegations against men. Maybe some of you guys listening have been the victim of a false allegation, accusation. I'm not talking about something like sexual assault in particular. It could be any sort of wrongdoing you may have been accused of at work or wherever, and how has that affected you, and how did you handle it, and how did you cope with these sort of problems? I'd be interested to know. That's about all for now, and I might make a brief video, a short video a bit later. I'll talk to you then. Cheers.